Hello, this is Team Trojex. My name is Abdulsalam Ajayi. I'm the coordinator for project number 2.
Hi, my name is Mounika. I'm a junior at Jersey State, and my task is task number 3.
Hi, my name is Chengge Liu, and my task is task 3B, part B.
My name is Ritesh, and my task was number 4 to do the assembly programming.
My name is Samuel Brown. I'm a junior at Georgia State University. My task is task 5, which is writing a report.
And to the next number 3, what I've learned in this project is obviously I'm the coordinator and I'm the leader to facilitate everything. And I've learned a lot of stuff. I've learned how to put a lot of people together and how to make sure everybody do what they have to do. And yeah, those are the major things I learned in this project.
My task was task number 3, which was about the parallel computing and the Raspberry Pi, and how there were few set of questions where we have to answer, and the set of questions included what were the components of Raspberry Pi, what were the cores of Raspberry Pi, what is the difference between x86 and ARM, and what are the difference between parallel and series, sequential computing, parallel computing, and what was the use of multi-core and what was the use of single core, and what were the differences between multi-core and the single core, how does a multi-core differ from single core, and their specific uses between them. And also the major thing was OpenMP and OpenMP paradigms. Pretty much there was a slide which was given by the professor that we have to read, which included the parallel computing stuff. So we had to read that and answer the questions.
What I have learned from the task 3 part B is that two single words can change a lot. Like the original code does not use all the 4 cores, but after we added like two hashtags, and then we can run all the 4 cores in the same time.
Yeah, so my task was task 4. We had to do the programming. It was fairly simple since we were, familiar with what we needed to do, but we still had a lot of, 3 to 4 errors. One of the main ones was that, when we were assembling it, we forgot to put in the flag in our code, the -G, which gave us a few errors. So we had to kind of, as a team, come to a point and figure out what we needed to do. Some of the other errors we had was we did not use the correct, hashtag pound symbol for immediate values. It gave us a few errors as well. We also did not run the program before, looking into the register to see the values. That also gave us, incorrect values. And, using breakpoints, it made it easier for us to kind of see what values were in the registers and things like that. So overall, as a team, we figured out what we needed to do, and it simply just worked out at the end.
So writing a report, it pretty much includes everything that they just mentioned. This task involves a lot more involving Raspberry Pi, so I learned a lot more about that and a lot of common errors.
Yeah, so I'm gonna apply what I've learned in this project to other projects. So obviously, as a team, we kind of have we made it our policy for us to do everything together. So everything we do in this group, we do it together, writing the code, doing the parallel programming stuff, typing. We have a time, a specified time where we do it together. So what I learned that I'm gonna take to my other career, out there is we have to do everything together. So in case anything happen, somebody else can point it out and tell the rest of the group, which is a fantastic way of our team is great. That's that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So from this project, I've learned how Raspberry Pi works and how Raspberry Pi and the parallel programming together, how they both work together, and what were the main concepts of Raspberry Pi and how it is processed and how it's worked. So with my task, which was task number 3, I learned mainly the hardware side of Raspberry Pi. So I think the basics are very important. So in future, I would like to take all these basics and start from the basics and learn the higher level languages or anything further.
Well, I've learned it that the two tokens, the LDR and the STR. One is the loader and the other one is store. Like the store is store one to the other. It's not like load one from the other. So it's how to say it?
The order.
Yeah, the order is different. Yeah.
Yeah, in this project, learned about the threads and how it works, the multiple processes, and how to get the algorithm running for expressions and things like that. I'm sure we're gonna have more in the projects to come, so we're kind of prepared for that as well with that.
Yeah, and I think when we run the thread thing, we learned that we have to have a integer, we have to set the thread, what generates the thread, into a special variable for us to be able to for it to be able to generate unique thread, and also learn from that.
The main thing that I've learned while working on this project is that teamwork, working in a team can be very helpful. Everybody in this team does their job very well, and we all get the assignment done on time. So it's very helpful as opposed to working alone.
Yeah, the most challenging thing that here is the most challenging part happened when we were together and we solved it all together.
Correct.
That was the best. And I think that applies to everybody too. So Trojex, we did. Thank you.
Assignment 2.